lagi. Kita bakal nerusin quest dari siapa ya? Dulu aja deh. Nahida ya. Ya let's go aja deh. Mungkin suaranya ya. Oh, nah. Oke. Habis quest dari Nahida. Let's go. Ini kan ngomong atau sini dulu ya.
Yeah.
I see everything.
Witness the power of Gua. No, my soul. Quietly now.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but here, the elemental power inside the crystal. What? Exactly. The prophecy that admit I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save that sequence of events.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I've been trying to think of a place that... Agreed. I really want to...
Oke, kita bahas dulu.
Hey, the road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road. Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
You are not welcome.
Share my knowledge.
Let me lead you abreast. Huh? Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Take flight.
You want this one.
Amazing. No, we didn't. The apparent after communicating with various living or thus, we gradually took
It's hard to believe that's even
the most important instinct any life. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power, we are dendro life forms. One of the most ancient life.
So you mean, if Paimon wants...
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. You cannot make a
I see. Humans have...
You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it!
growth. I see. A most beautiful word. I shall...
Yeah, let's go.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have much!
I think we may have a different... No matter whether it's tired or not, my
Child?
Yes.
Why can't your kids...
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change. However, it is slightly...
Oh, then in the
have...
Strange and cute at the same time.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative. Its name... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just... Yes, this way. We're almost there.
It's...
Yes, I have heard it's the last form we take when we are...
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached...
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate.
So, previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is... But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, they've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a... But what a sad and...
When I left my homeland, flowers like these, they grew in the pristine... They grew everywhere. But it's all right. Our life essence. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quite...
But that would mean you think...
It's okay. That's not... It's not right to leave them to now that we finally have the chance...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about... It's fine. Forbidden... It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake.
Paimon doesn't get... Then let's do this. We've dealt with the withering.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over. Whirling snap. Witness the power of Guhua. Rain outlines it.
I see everything.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. My apologies. Gotcha. Here comes the cash. Rain cutter. Time to act.
Begini sih.
No, my sword.
The Temple of Wisdom. This way, Trina.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Whirling snow. Embrace the ice.
As I expected. So it wasn't a...
I hope that you will be free of this pain after...
Just thinking about...
It's okay. As long an external form is but a gift.
It wouldn't have come to... But I will cure all of them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think... Oh, I see. So, they found a fungus that matches the description.
It must be in a similar situation as I...
Okay, follow me.
Today is a lucky day.
Jauh amat.
We're close now. It's just a little further.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all typical ordinary Yeah, they won't be happy.
No fighting. Although we belong to different species, they can be reasonable.
What should we do? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me?
You want to transform into a fungus?
Nahida is a god. Changing into...
Even gods can't bend the laws of time.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power will guarantee this...
All right. You have great elemental. You will have to use power equal to that. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have.
All right, I'm ready.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am...
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's...
Okay. Good.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective, the unconscious fungus, is just below here.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you should be able to identify them. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer and...
Okay,
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go,
Loh. Oh, boleh lewat ya?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around. Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed.
Tawan. Kelihatan ini kayak berarti gitu. Mungkin udah ngelewatin di sini kan ada orang, tapi tetap aja ada sini. Biar
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It look...
ngobrol.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the... This is the spot. I'll hide and wait for the traveler.
Come back! I'll spot you if you keep going that way.
Huh?
So this is the one. Understood.
Nahida?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms. I even used the techniques that it taught me.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan.
I apologize. Language.
It's okay, I have good news.
Apocalypse ended?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten.
Really? That's good. Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated, but I don't...
Because we live inside the
The Dendro Dragon. Inside.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon.
Wait, then if
Yes, that is what has suddenly made you look so worried. Look,
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world, the forbidden, which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
And a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. It's but no wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get... But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since. Yes! How if the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on? The elemental power inside Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rain. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumira will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Hey, what about the crystal?
Yes, have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
its power feels very familiar. I'm sorry our memories are...
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again. Though I...
Thank you.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you say...
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are waiting. Then
Don't worry. Family is very important to us. Can you do one last thing for...
Of course. I can really... I need to organize my thoughts as well.
thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plants in
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land.
soil. There. Paimon understood that. No need to... We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life! Ah! Wildflowers! It wasn't hitting, but instead plants were invading! Yeah!
calm down now.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about.
Well, the history of dragons starts. Sumeru was Apep's territory.
Oh, so there was no.
Not at first. That came when a giant spike, in an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green.
No wonder those two elemental life forms.
Apep has always seen itself as the master, however, powerless against the power in the sky, and conflicts between the two. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Death. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescue the crystal that I.
Thank you. You really like them. Family. Like. Do you not like your... that's not what Paimon meant. It's not that. Family likes me. I like... Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as you place importance on appearances, these are all things that are more reliable than...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more... Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
Oh? Understood. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't... It appears we are out of leads to follow. It's okay. It isn't your fault. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to... And if that's the case...
The Lord of Dendro, do you still remember?
I do.
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. The rest of the family did not...
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean...
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that...
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no...
Yeah, that must be the
What if it can be I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any... Follow me. I'll explain it.
Yeah. Leeway dulu.
So that elemental life form came all the... Wouldn't it already have become the withering? Like...
There is a chance that it could avoid that end. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It has the ability to purify. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different... Yep. It's just like soap bubble.
Another strange metaphor.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of...
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from...
It's over there!
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep! We know what to do! We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion!
Wait, game's Fun's over.
Oh, we find.
It should be the life form.
That light.
Wait. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount. Although the power of the oozing fell, it might have lost.
Oh no! I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler.
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
Oh, yeah! You said
You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise. It's risky to use its power without.
don't understand. This.
Yes, I understand. But this is our.
it's okay. There's no need to argue. How about this? Traveler, you could. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Don't overdo it, Traveler.
Lord of Dendro, and you others.
Yay! Looks like.
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the.
That sounds about right. After all, you once said that the apocalypse would be completely eradicated, and that even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought.
No one can withstand the power of the
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something. Is the moment I lost my chance. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro,
I understand. Can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for the Lord of Dendro and our people. The Dendro dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse. However, if you are able to reactivate its, and as a result.
Oh,
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus.
What? You used the fire seed?
Why?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. The fire seed contains a high concentration of... It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any...
since I am its creator, I will take
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the... In other words, you'll be able to... But you should hurry.
What about.
Forget about me.
Everyone is returning.
As I told you, I've already lost my Lord of Dendro. I think our past has been saved. It's enough for me. Just know...
Hey! Wait!
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can. Please. Of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home.
This is a small ball of light that it left.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. Do not be sad, my friends.
Because its external form.
Yes, because our external form does not matter. And
Let's go!
Home.
Pasti ya sekarang. Kita ko na dito.
It's not much further.
Kaya nih, mungkin.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
We found it. Apep, the Dendro Dragon.
I knew it would be big, but not that big!
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the end.
Apep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Boor. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now.
Let go, foolish Boor. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles I have paid dearly for the truth. And you shall do the same.
Hey, don't leave!
Careful, something's coming.
Ah, what is that? Paimon...
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family?
External form not important. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation. Although they've gradually taken this form in order to survive.
Is there any way to avoid fighting?
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rest!
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only all that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to, like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world?
Yes, but please try to be gentle.
Everyone hold hands!
Rain cutter! Busted. Here comes the catch.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength.
They want to go home. Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their... Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form? It seems only the fire seed, but it'll be risky if we use the fire.
Correct. We cannot use the fire.
Everyone goes home. Not... this is becoming quite the dilemma.
Dibahakin sama si Nahida.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the dark. Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Ini ya kayak bukan egois.
It won't require much elemental power. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little...
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience. And after all, that giant Dendro dragon...
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro.
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving. To imagine such growth.
It's because you're carrying it.
Yes, fine.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Apep tersembunyi. Oh, di sini.
Take it easy.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lived? Yeah. Who knows?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon. That will be impossible if we...
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Apep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different... However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of... We are not that different. And right now... I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name. I'm here to save both you, and they've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that if you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive?
Paimon is getting sent!
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where did...
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely.
Well, then let's go.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to... Let's hurry. He
ya namanya jaga lah, jaga.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All with the damage it suffered internally will all...
Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find...
Alright, hang on.
Wait! The fire seat!
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only but if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked. And even if that's the case, there's no reason.
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, if the fire seed has shattered, what... Oh... Do you know...
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life, so all I have to do is imitate that power.
You're gonna...
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be any... I might, however...
What happens if you keep...
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. I will be able to unleash power beyond my...
But you'll lose everything. You'll not...
That's all right. None of that mattered.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a...
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just...
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility...
I'm sorry, Paimon, but not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again.
No. Please, no. The fire seed shattered, and Nahida's... she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, I can go.
Busted. Game's up. Fun is over.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Yeah. Roll. Yeah.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Oh, my sword! Busted.
Committed to memory. Roll.
Yeah! Embrace the ice!
Ya udah. Wow. Wow.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outline.
I learned a wonderful word. It's new, which means light. It will be your name. Seems like
Quiet now. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright!
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to the guardians that have accompanied me for countless. They will be born once again.
That's different! They won't...
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand that. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power. However, what I feel now is a feeling.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were...
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still when you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove before you begin resting, there is one... How did you become affected by forbidden...
It's a long story. We all once believed in the Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outside.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest, and it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amen Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually, his ambitions continue to grow. Although I didn't think much of him, the condition was that after his death, at that time, I still harbor deep regrets. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and some died. But for me, I will follow it.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swung. However, what I gained was no. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. But even then, I still believe.
So that's how the
I admit that I fell for his trap. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly prince?
Dapat chest. I can hear that. Chest.
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out!
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time, but it's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the...
Nobody's in a good mood. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be each opportunity for perhaps the immense power we really...
Can you really call a place with no
family? Those two fungi might be with...
Oh, yeah! Let's...
Oh, nggak ada. Chest.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all the...
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. It said that Newer is its most important... That's your name, isn't...
Oh.
This is wonderful. So they will definitely meet again. Someday.